Hi, Chad.
Hey, sorry, I messed up. I was confused on what I was trying to do. So,
No, that's okay.
okay.
Good work.
Yeah, it did. I finally figured it out. Sorry about that.
At least you got it to work. I tried so hard this morning and I couldn't get it to work, so good for you.
Okay. I'm glad it worked. How's everyone doing?
Good. So did we all do the quiz ahead of time, or did we want to go over it together?
Yeah, maybe go over it together. I was trying to work on that what is it called? The SIM that you do before everything else or whatever.
Oh, the packet, the preparation packet?
I got kind of, I didn't get to do the quiz or whatever, but I was just kind of confused on a couple questions.
Which question were you confused on?
So I don't know if I was trying to figure out how to do I found the document for on mystery investment opportunities, and I thought I did the standard deviation and the mean and the sample size right, but when I go to do like the histogram and stuff, they don't look right to me. So I was just kind of confused on how to do it.
So I actually had trouble with that too, until my husband went on and showed me that we actually don't have to create a histogram. There's a link in the textbook with all the data, and you just copy that data and then you paste it into the already pre-made graph, and it gives you all the calculations that you need, unless you guys did something different. Did you? There was like a video in the lesson where he's a younger kid and he's like going over how to I don't know if he's a professor or not, but he teaches you how to do it. I didn't understand how to do it until let me see if I can share my screen maybe and
okay.
Show you guys what I'm talking about.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, just a second. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me go.
Yeah.
So I'm in the textbook, right, or the online wiki textbook right now.
Yeah.
And so you've got, we're on chapter 3.
Right.
And in the content, you have all these links. Oops, sorry. And let's see. I'm trying to remember. There's is it under special pages? I can't remember where to go. I was just on it. Data files. So if you go to
data files, okay.
Yeah, so go to data files, and then if you what was it called again for chapter
It's like
3?
Mystery let me see. Called the mystery investment opportunities.
Yes, so you click, so I went down and there's the mystery investment opportunities, and then you click on the link and you can open up, it'll download the
Excel document. right?
Yeah, and you open it up. So this is all the data.
Mm-hmm.
And then you copy and paste it. I'm trying to remember. I don't know if the link to the pre-made graph is in the lesson. Ooh, I missed it. Oh, here we go. So if you click on the different, so you have so these little documents will be on the side, I guess. And so anyway, you just copy and paste the information. Oh, paste data below and start A2.
So do you from that data, do you just go like the company A and you just take you just copy and paste all these numbers into the number 1 slot right there?
Yeah, and then
okay.
it configures everything for you, so then you don't actually have to like create the graph yourself.
Oh, that makes sense. Because I was like, okay, all right, awesome. Thank you for clarifying that. Because I was confused. I was like, well, I guess hopefully my group knows what they're doing. So
So do you want me to stop sharing my screen or to keep it up?
you can stop sharing if you want to. That's totally fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
Okay, but yeah, so you just go into the data files, and then you should be able to do that for every lesson. To be able just to copy and paste, it creates the graphs for you.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you so much.
So did you guys want to go over this preparation packet, and then we can just like talk about things that we maybe had a hard time on, and then go over the quiz together and call it good, or?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Like one by one and just like talk about it like really, really fast.
Okay.
Right? Let's just kind of when quantitative data spread. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you breaking up a little bit, but I can hear you.
Me too. Yeah.
Should we pull it here? Let me pull it up on I'll share my screen again. We'll pull up the copy, and then we can just read from it. And sorry, I don't know what this is.
Jack, where are you at?
What's that?
Where are you at? Where do you live?
I live in Vernal, Utah.
Oh, okay. So Utah time. So
I'm just gonna pull it up. That way we don't have to. Oh, we can all just read the question at the same time. And I guess we have our packets in front of us anyway. This is, do you want to, oh, here we go. Can you guys see that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, yes, the first one was use the information in the reading. Am I breaking up or can you hear me okay?
No, you're good.
So, did you guys have questions on that one? Match the following statistical terms to their appropriate definitions?
No, I didn't
So
get that one.
the average, here I'm reading it from my average, mean, median, mode. That will be center of the distribution, and then standard deviation and variance is the spread of the distribution, and symmetry, gilt shade. Then that one would be shape of the distribution, right?
Yeah, I got that too. The first one was C, second one A, and then B.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah.
And then the definition for standard deviation, I just wrote down it's the square root of the variance.
Yeah, that's pretty, I think that's good. I think the book it kind of explained it. Well, not explained it, but I guess it gave a bigger description. But I think it makes more sense if it's the square root of the variance.
Yeah, and then let's see. What's the third one before your group preparation?
Family member.
Okay, we just went over that. So, sample variance.
Isn't it like sample variance? I think it was. Is it how you get the standard deviation? Is that how? Right?
Yeah, I think it's the process of getting up to. It's the mathematical process of getting up to the square root of the variance.
Right. Right.
Like you take the mean and then you take each variable and then you let me look at my notes. You multiply them or
I think you no, what is it? You subtract, I think you subtract and then you square, right? You square it, so it's like I don't remember. I don't remember.
so you take the mean and then you subtract it from each variable, and then in the lesson he used to hit the ages of all of his children,
right.
And then you take that answer and you square root it minus the so you take the answer and then you square root it and then you minus that, so does that make sense? The same number, and then you add up. Is it right? You add up all of those and you get 40, or I'm sorry, I'm looking at anyway, you add them all up, the square root, this deviations from the mean, you add them all up and you get the sum, and then you take the sum and you divide in square root. So yeah, you guys probably.
Yeah, you're right. I understand where you're going with that one.
So I think I was confused on, like, for the longest time, the percentiles, quartiles, and then the 5-number summary and the box plot and stuff. It took me a while to like understand how exactly, because my brain just wasn't grasping how, like, it's pretty simple, but I guess all the graphs and everything, I was just making it more confusing than it had needed to be. But do you guys understand those?
So I was looking at that numerical descriptive statistics thing. I was like, well, I'm not really sure what this all means. But when you plug in all the numbers, it gives you numbers and then it messes with the graph or whatever. And so I was confused at first what they meant. I did some. I was kind of watching the videos on how he talked about it. I guess it kind of makes sense. I understand the 5-number summary, how that works, and everything. I think that kind of goes into where it's the first quartile, the second quartile, which is the median, the third quartile, and the maximum, and everything like that. But Um, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I might have to watch the videos again to kind of understand a little bit more, but
So the answer key in the back, it just says that the percentiles is a number such as a specified percentage of the data are below. I don't know. So the example they gave is like the 50th percentile. This value is as large or larger than 50% of all the data. So
yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes through.
I guess
Well,
we'll look more into that, or maybe that's
it
something
goes all the way to like 100 or something like that, right? Or 99.
But I understand the quartiles now. But yeah, so basically just you have your graph and then you start
Oh yeah, it cuts it into equal parts or whatever, or like 4 equal parts or group.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that was basically we just went over number 5 then. 5 number summary. Do you guys I mean that was it's kind of the same thing as the quartiles, right?
I think it's the same thing. I think these, the quartiles.
So it's just the Q1, Q2, Q3. And then box plot is just basically, isn't it the type of graph we use for the 5 number summary?
Yeah. Yep, that's what it is. Do you have any questions at all?
Oh wait, no.
Are you okay, Anna? You understand that?
Yeah. I'm just trying to be really, really focused. I can understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're okay. Mhm.
So do you guys want to move on to number 6?
Yeah, totally fine. You see this is that ones I had the hard time with, but you had to come up with the standard deviation, the sample size, and the mean for them, right?
Oh, it says to click on the link. Okay, here, let's.
I wasn't for sure, so I was kind of trying to go through this one. I did like an Excel document, like a separate one. Well, not a separate one, but on the one that you get from the mystery opportunities or whatever it is, the mystery investment opportunities. And I did.
Oh yeah, that's not
I
what we were just on,
I
huh?
went into a Excel document and then I put in a function, standard deviation function, which just is a sample or whatever, and I just did all the numbers down. I don't know if this is right though. So I did all the numbers down for column A or for company A, and then I got a standard deviation of like 37.67921. I wasn't sure if that was right. And so for the mean, it was a little easier. You just have to do an average. Um, and then and then the sample sizes, I just kind of in my Excel document, I just kind of did basically how many numbers there were. Like from in company A, there was 42 numbers or whatever. So I just kind of did that way. I don't know if that was right or not, though. Maybe you guys have.
No, that pretty similar to what I got. But I didn't keep my data. I just like went through the packet, practiced it. I wasn't even thinking to share it with our group. I should have read better, but I think but the answer key gives similar numbers as well. If you guys have the answer key to the preparation,
Let me check here.
I can pull it up here.
My, hold it up here. Let's see.
So
I didn't even look. I didn't even bother looking at the answer. I should have looked at the answer.
it says that number 6A, I think if you get a mean of around that number, that 21.276, I'm sure it'll probably fluctuate depending on the person putting in. I don't know. I would assume maybe the graphs are, I don't know how they'd be different, but I don't think I got those exact numbers, but I think they were similar. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. These are pretty close to what I got at mine. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Well, that's good. Okay. 1 point from that. Okay. Well, cool.
And then, so I guess the rest of them are just if we were to have made the graphs together, compare our results, and so we could probably go over the quiz if you guys want.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, let's.
I did the quiz. If one of you want to share your screen and then do the quiz do your guys' own quiz, then we could go over it together if you want. If you haven't taken it yet.
Yeah, I can. Go ahead, Anna.
Are you gonna do it?
You can do it, Anna, if you want to. That's totally fine.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me know if it works. Can you see, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alicia, can you see it too?
Yeah.
Aida, Alicia.
Well, it goes in and out. Does that happen for you guys? It only pops up when you're talking, Anna?
Oh, only when I'm talking. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking then. I'm kind of sick that when I talk, so I'm trying not to talk much. Okay, so first question, true. I completed the individual preparation assignment before attending the group meeting. 2, I actively participated in the week's group meeting. True. There's a lot of reading, so read along. They have an accent.
No worries.
There he goes. Is what you are required to work to. I'm not gonna read that. You will need to find the. Should I open this right now? Wrong side, wrong patient.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll open it. There he goes. Ay, ay, ay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. More information to answer the next 3 questions. On rare occasions, a medical procedure is performed on the wrong body part of a patient's body or on the wrong patient. These are called wrong sites and wrong patient mistakes. Such errors occur hundreds of times each year across the United States. The medical community is these errors but have had difficulty reducing their frequency. In a small percentage of these cases, the patient files a lawsuit, of course. Phillips, and I don't know how to say that, Stehel et al. Is that right? I don't know what that is.
You're fine.
Conducted a study on these mistakes and the lawsuits that follow. 1, the data in the file, and then the link, located the page of the online textbook, represents the amount in US dollars hospitals have been required to pay in wrong site and wrong patient lawsuits. Some of 0, indicating that the hospital won the legal battle. So 1 source, JMA surgery. So now, question 3. Find the mean, which is just the average, among hospitals had to pay in wrong side lawsuits. Round your answer to $1. So where do I go? I go to that document again, right? Which was this one here.
Mm-hmm.
And the wrong patients. Which are the numbers I have to add together to get the median? Column A or column B?
Find the mean amount hospitals had to pay in wrong site losses. You probably used the wrong or the wrong patient. Wait, no, it says wrong site. So you use the wrong site runs, right? Is that right?
Yeah, wrong site. So if you go back to your data,
Yeah, where is the data? The detail
you
document, right? Aha.
This one. Yeah, this one right here. Mm-hmm.
and then wrong.
So
See, column A is the wrong. I think that's right. Wrong patient, wrong
Wrong site. Yeah.
site. I don't know.
the wrong site is the wrong site is so all these numbers are the ones we have to add from number to 23.
So right.
So sorry, go back to the question one more time. It should tell you which data set you should be
Okay,
copying.
it says the data or data, I don't know how you guys say, and the file, and that's the file. Look, each of the online textbooks represents the amount in US dollars. Okay, find the mean amount hospitals had to pay in wrong site lawsuits.
Okay, wrong site. So go back to your
Find the mean amount hospitals had to pay in wrong site. Maybe it's already there.
wrong site. Yep, that's column A. So if you click on the
Wrong
whole
site. So we have to add all these numbers to 23. Comments on rare occasions American procedures performed on the wrong part, wrong patient.
So Anna, you have to find isn't the average the mean the average?
Yeah, that's the average.
So if you click on the letter A up
Uh-huh.
all the way up at the top, click on the letter A. Oh no, down a little bit, right there. Click on that. That's going to copy your data, and then scroll all the way down. Yeah, make sure it copies all of those numbers.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
Can you imagine if you had to do this by hand? Okay, you can go, yeah, to the end right there.
And then just left.
So yeah, make sure it's copied.
Get
So
this.
oh, you might have to try again and then like right click and right. I think remember how you like.
Yeah, you can click on it like that. Highlight it all.
If I do shift, maybe so right here, shift and then go down. Sorry, I haven't worked with Excel for years. So
It's alright. Don't worry about it. We're good.
let me see. Just be there. Okay. And then copy all that.
So now
Copy.
Copy.
And
then
what?
just go over to column D.
Say that again.
Go over to column D, like a different cell than the other ones.
Right here?
Yeah, just click up there and then type in mean.
So I click on it and do what?
Yeah, and then type in mean.
Type
mean. Like, or just so you're labeling it basically so that you know what, because you're going to do multiple, well, you don't have to click the whole, just click in one cell.
So do I click on the letter D?
Just click on the box below letter D.
I am, but nothing happened.
And then type in, can you type in, just use your, type mean.
See, I'm double clicking.
Push enable editing at the top so you can edit the page. See that little yellow box at the top? It lets you enable editing.
That's what happened. Okay, got it. That's what. Okay.
That's such good.
Oh my goodness.
Then in the next, so back up to that one, and then in column E, click on the box right next to it. You can hit the equal sign.
Equal sign.
And then type in average. And then click the average. And then you're going to, so it started the parenthesis for you. You're going to paste that data.
Got it.
You might have to go back up. It should paste the other way, like in the cell. Or maybe that's right. I don't know. And then you just close the data with another parenthesis and then press enter, and that should give you your average.
Do you see what happened? There's not trying to type a formula. It didn't work. Back. Yeah, I'm gonna.
So delete.
Now what?
You can, but that's kind of how you want to do it. You go into the cell and then it's like a code in Excel. You should be able to go in and find each. They should have like a little like a booklet. Basically, you can search for what you want. But that's basically what you're going to be doing the quiz is you do the equal sign and then you type in what you're looking for, and then it'll be parentheses. You paste the data, close it with a parenthesis on the end, and then hit enter, and that should give you the mean of that data. From what my husband.
I don't get what they just introducing this to us, and then they give us so much to help us understand like that.
Makes sense. So you could, like what Alyssa said, under the mean, if you want to go to the mean.
Okay.
You have on cell D. Okay. Go ahead and hit the equal sign again.
The equal sign.
Yeah, and then type in average, AVE. It should bring up once you start typing in. All right, so hit average. Like there. Double click it or whatever it is. Okay. Now go over to wrong side. There you go.
So I'll paste. So there it is, and it goes down. Is that okay? Do you see it?
See that?
I'm not sure.
You see that? And then close parentheses in after that number, the last one, 17488.
Yeah, try that, and then just hit enter. Try and see.
And then click enter. Do I click enter now?
Yeah. Click enter. What's it saying?
Can you what it shows? It pops there's a sorry, there's a problem with the formula. That's what he said.
All right. Try this, Anna. Go ahead and delete all that really quick.
So I go back.
Okay. Or delete all those numbers possibly that is in your file right there. I don't know how many you have there, but if you can. Type in average again. Do the equal sign, then hit average.
Equal sign and
yeah, type in average again.
Average again?
Yep. Do that. And then actually go back over here to column A and then click on it and then hold it and bring it all the way down again. Go all the way down to the last number.
To the last number.
Yeah.
Only when I'm talking about.
No, you're fine.
Okay, so I'm going down to the very last number. They couldn't give us 5 or 10 numbers. They have to give us 200 and...
It's got to be like 1,000 numbers.
300. Yeah, hold on. 412 numbers.
Okay. Then hit enter.
Okay. And then enter?
And then, yeah, hit enter.
Hit enter. Nothing happened.
Oh, man.
Chad, do you think it would work?
Number there, though.
There it is.
Oh.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
And then
$0.004. Did that work? Is that the number?
That should be the right number.
Yeah, that should be the right number. And then you just round it to the
So
whole dollar.
if I click,
Which
I want to copy that number, right? And then I go here. So that's the answer here.
Well, it's asking for the nearest whole dollar. So you just
round the answer to the nearest whole dollar.
So go back to the Excel. Go back to the data.
You're back to Excel.
To the Excel, okay.
Okay, and then that box is already highlighted. So now go to, just go up, scroll up with your little hand, and then go to the right. There's like a little, it says number, the number box up top on the toolbar.
But, in the toolbar.
And then there's like a little decimal thing.
Go to the.
So over one more. Over. You're almost there.
There
right?
you go.
Right there. You should be able to click that, and it turns it into a. Hold on.
Just one click.
Right, Chad?
Is that right?
Yeah. Just where are you at right now? Yeah, just click over until you can keep going until it's a whole dollar. Once that decimal is, it should be fine. It won't round. It should be just a whole 80041 or something.
Is that right then?
Yeah, the number should be, I think, is it 841? Is that what it is? Or what is it, 80,041 or something like that?
So just like that, 841.
Is that right, Alyssa? Is that right? I'm not sure.
Yeah. And then paste that into your.
That should be right.
81. Oh my goodness. You're kidding me. Hold on. Okay, are you awake? I was just checking that you guys are awake. Okay. Then this goes. Okay, so I go back, and that was just one question. Okay, find the amount hospitals had to pay in wrong-side lawsuits. So what we just saw the mean. So the is the number in between, like right in the middle. Oh, right here. So how do I determine that?
Just have to do the median now. Basically, what you did. Instead of doing the average, you have to take the median. You can do it in Excel. You can do it in Excel, I believe.
I have to. I cannot look at each number and put them in order.
Just go to the next box below that.
And then
you can type in mode, right? Or median, sorry. Right? Is median what they want us to find?
Yeah, you can type in equals median, it'll come up as median.
Yeah.
So median. Median. Okay. Then I go box down. Okay. And then
equal sign. So do an equal sign first.
Equal sign.
And then just click on the letter A at the very top of that wrong site column.
Okay.
Nope.
No, click on the A on top.
The actual the letter, yeah.
There you go.
So that should have wait, go delete. So delete what you just did, and then so you have your equal sign, and then just click the letter A. And that should, that's highlighted all the data. And then I'm trying to remember after that. With
It just shows. Can you see what it shows? The A.
You just press enter, Chad, or
Just enter. That's 97465.
yeah. So
Is that right?
I think that would be the median.
Yeah, that's it. Is it 68552?
I don't know, that's because
685. We got 68552.
question. How does he know that it's the median? When I did the mean, I wrote average and then the equal sign average and column, the numbers in the column. But with median, I just put the equal sign and then I went up to the letter A. So I didn't put anything. The computer just
Okay, what did you do again, Anna? I'm sorry. I'm trying to see what you did. Can you bring it up one more time? So you did equals and then you typed in median, right?
I didn't type median. I just put equal and then
Okay, so go back to
letter
that.
A.
Go back underneath your median bar right here. Okay. Delete that right there. Delete
Equal
that one. Okay, now leave the equals. Type in median.
yeah, okay. That's a little different. So medium, okay. And then double.
Yeah, click that and then go over to your A bar.
And
Hit A, right there. Click on that.
uh-huh.
And then hit enter. Then hit enter.
Okay,
There
so
you go.
it's
552. Yes, that's right.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I go here. No, I don't know why it's doing that. Hold on. Oh goodness, I don't know why it doesn't let me, but I'll just write the number.
Yeah, just type it.
It says 682. 68552. 68552. Okay. Deviation of the amount paid in wrong side versus round your answer to years. Oh, did we round this? Because it didn't do that. Okay, so let me see if I can do that. I then standard deviation. I hope that's how you spell it. Standard deviation, standard deviation. Okay, and then I hit equal, and then standard deviation with the standardized is what it says.
So for standard deviation, there's actually two separate codes.
Yeah.
Going through the two of them, I noticed that it was the one that ends in S and not the P. I think there's one with a P on the end and one with an S, and so I want the one with the S. So type in S T. Yeah, so it's the letter S, not the P at the end. So if you scroll down to the full thing is stdev.s.
Yeah, that's it.
So STEVS.
Uh-huh.
That one?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yep.
Sorry, I was taking notes. Okay, so I go and then I click on the letter.
Well, what was
the
it
column?
asking?
The letter A.
Was it asking for wrong side or wrong patient? Can you go back to the
Yes. Let me go back.
question?
It says of the amount paid in wrong side lawsuit. Oh, So
that would be column A.
column A, wrong side. So I click on the A,
Mm-hmm.
the whole column, enter. And that is 71403.
Chad, does it matter if she closes the thing with a parenthesis or not, or will it still give the same answer?
You don't have to close it. I mean, you could. It's totally fine. But she's okay. You can leave it. You can leave it open. It'll bring the same number up for her.
Okay. That should be, yeah, your answer, and then just
Round it.
So that's the answer, but it needs to be rounded.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bring your decimal back.
The nearest whole dollars. So I go here, and you taught me this. So I go here. Oh wait, let me click on it. I go here. Decrease decimal. So I go right there. So it's 71404. This class. Okay, so I go here. 71403. Oh, I think that's the end of the 3 questions, right? Or are we still okay? Use the following information to 5 questions. Hepatic angiosarcoma is a rare and usually fatal type of liver cancer. A study was on 4 individuals with the illness. The data represent their survival time in months. Survival times in months. 519. That's not, looks more like it. 4 numbers. For what, sirs?
I think the next few questions you could technically use the Excel, but I think they want us to try and do it by hand so that we also know like how to figure it out on paper too.
Right.
Yeah, and that's what I can much. But you guys taught me really well. Thank you for your patience. So, okay, so survival time in 1 and 3. What is the mean survival time in months for these 4 people? So the mean will be the average. So we just add up 519 divided by 4, right? This is equal to 28 divided by 4 is 7. So that would be the mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The median is, if I put them in order, so that will be 1, 3, 5, and 19. The number is an even number. We just add up 3 plus 5, which is 8, and divided by 2, which is 4, equals 4. Right? So it's the average of the middle numbers. So the answer is 4. Is that right?
Median. Would it be 0.5, 4.5 for median? Maybe no, I think you're right. So you have 4 numbers, 1, 5, and 19. You add 3 plus 5, which is the middle, is the even amount of numbers. So 3 plus 5 is 8, and then you divide it by 2. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
4, right? Okay. And then information. If you were to compute the variance by hand, the following table could be able to answer the next 3 questions. Observe data, deviations from the mean, square deviations from the mean. Give the number that would be entered into the state level A and then go above. So that's in column 2. Can you
So
guys see it?
I actually got this wrong. I think I did the math correctly, but I wasn't sure where exactly what number they wanted, because like if you look at the B, does that mean that they want the number before the answer or the answer? Like, do they want the squared answer, or you know what I mean? So I put in like what it would be before you got the answer, because that's what side the letter B is on, but I got that wrong. So I don't know, maybe just try the answer.
Think here. So the average.
So you take the 1, you take the x, or what they call, I think that's what they call this extra line over. I kind of read some things about it. It was basically the mean, right? So it's the x bar or whatever it's called. So you just take 19 minus 7, right? And that's the answer.
Yes, it would be 12, right? That's what.
That's what I think. Is that right? What's that? Not sure.
Is that what you put there, Lisa?
12. Yeah, you just take it would be 19. What was the mean again? 7.
7.
You put, when you tried it, you put 12. Is that what you said?
19 minus 7, and then yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, 12.
And you said that when you wrote that.
No, I think that one was correct. It was letter B that I messed up on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll keep going. I think that is correct.
Okay.
Okay, so let's try B. B then would be the average. So 1 minus 7 equals minus 6. So minus 6 will be in column 2. Do that, you I don't know how to say in English, but you power of 2, is that how you say it? That will be 30. 36, is that the answer?
I think 36 is the right answer.
Yeah, because when you take 12, square root it, minus 12 equals, and that's your answer?
Right.
The 36. The square root, that's how you. Okay. Okay, 9 and then 10. What is the standard deviation of the survival time? Give your answer in months rounded to the nearest tenth. So just 1 decimal. Okay, I don't understand the question now. What is the standard deviation of the survival times? How do you get that again? The standard deviation?
I think you have to find the sum of square deviations, and then you divide it by the sample minus 1, and then that gives you the standard deviation.
Oh man,
I need some paper for this one.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just need some paper. I was going to try to see if I
Do I have to find the answer of all the columns to get the standard deviation?
I think you only have to find the answers for the letters that they've listed on the graph or the table.
Yeah. And then after I find all the answers, I can look it up. It's okay.
Do we have to figure them all out, Alyssa? Do you know, like, figure out all the deviations, or do you have it just do the one?
Oh, did Anna leave?
You must have.
Okay. What was your question?
So you have to figure out all the standard deviations for that question?
Yeah, I think I figured it out. You just take the sum of all of the numbers, add up all of the variables, and then you take that sum and then you divide. Right, you divide by the number of variables minus 1, and then you square root that number.
Yeah, and that gives your answer for that one. That makes sense. Alright, let's see. So we got maybe two.
I can't remember what the numbers were on the quiz, but
Okay. 2 divided is 4. And that one,
so it'd be like, oh, I guess it didn't square root. It would be 5 square root minus 7, 19 square root minus 7, 1 square root minus 7, and then 3 square root minus 7. And then you take all those answers, add them together, take that sum, and then divide by, and then on the bottom, because there's 4 variables minus 1, so it would be, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Would you like to share your quiz now, or still want me to share mine?
Yeah, no, I can do it.
Huh?
I can do it.
Okay. Let me. So did you get the answer for the number 10?
Can you see my screen? You can see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. So we've got.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So 3 tables. 3 minus x. Okay. 5. And the average is 7.
Is it 7? Is that right? Did you get 7? I don't know if that's right. Probably not. No, probably not. I don't even know. I don't know if I did this right. Oh, maybe I did. Hold on a second. I don't know. That's what, 66, 66, 67? Or no, it'd be, what, 66.6? No, I don't even know. Is this right? 66.6? Does that sound right? Is that what, I don't know. I'm just asking, is that what you guys got? I don't know what you sisters got.
I'm figuring it out right now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so first double check on the third column. I have 4, 144, 36, and 16.
Yeah. 4, 144, 36, and 16. Yeah, that's what I got too.
Okay, okay. So after we do that, then the next step is, what's the next step?
So you get the sum of those, and then you divide it by 4 minus 1. So because there's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 4 samples, but you have to make sure you take 4 minus 1, or 200, sum which is 200, I think, 200, divided by 4 minus 1.
So it'd be 3 divided by, what did you get for the sum?
Sum was 200. I got sum of 200. I don't know if that's better.
And then your answer, you square root the answer, and then that's the standard deviation.
Let me see. Maybe I think I didn't go far enough.
So the sum is 200. Right?
Yeah, I think it's 8 equals 66.
So 8.164.
Yeah, 8.164965809 or something like that.
Does it ask? Oh, the nearest tenth.
10. So
Yeah. So
that'd be 8.2 or something like that, right?
Yeah. I think that's another one I got wrong too because I messed up with the numbers, but
It's kind of difficult though. I don't blame. I mean, I wouldn't blame you on that because I was sitting there like, no, it's this number. No, it's this number. That'd be different. You ready to go on to the next one? You okay?
yeah.
Okay. The next 3 questions give the 5-number summary for a wrong patient lawsuit cost. The first number in the 5-number summary for the wrong patient lawsuit data. Now I got to bring that up too now.
What is the first number? The 5-number summary for the wrong patient lawsuit data. Give a number. Right. What is the first number in the 5-number summary? What's that number? You want to point it. You want to point it out when you see. Yeah, like show it with the 5 number in the wrong side.
I think this is
6 in the column 6.
they want the wrong patient lawsuit. What is the first number in the 5-number summary for the wrong patient lawsuit data?
Isn't it 0?
I don't even know what's asking.
Wouldn't it be 0? Because if you think about a box plot or a whatever whisker graph that they're talking about, the whisker is on the lowest point, which is 0, and then your next point is the 25th percentile, and then the 50th, and then the 75th percentile, and then it goes all the way up to the highest variable of your data, whatever that number is, would be the end of the highest of the whisker graph.
Right.
So maybe that's not, I don't know, maybe, I can't remember what I put. I think I did put, or maybe, I don't know, maybe not. I think it would be the lowest number, because if you take that data and you numerically, order it, your smallest number is going to be, there's a 0 right there where it says a study by Philip Stable underneath see the column with the wrong patient. If you go all the way down.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. I see it. Study by Philip Stale. I know. Showed that one.
Wrong patient. This is the fifth column. What is the standard deviation of the survival times? Oh no, that's 10, sorry. What is the first 5-number summary for the wrong patient data?
Round to the nearest
Who tries to take it? I'm pretty sure it's 0, because you start out at 0 and then you.
Alright, I'll just put 0. It says round to the nearest cent. Is that? I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm thinking of like in a graph perspective, like if you were to put that data into a whisker graph, a whisker chart, or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to remember. In the notes, it said if you go to the textbook, these quizzes are open note, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm actually not for sure.
Yeah, I guess so. We're talking about it. Yeah.
If you go to the textbook.
No.
And you scroll down to the whisker graph.
Where am I going? We're gonna find summary. Box plots.
So if you see the finished, wouldn't the first number be 0, and then the last
It
number
is
be
0. I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. It's 0.
If you see when it says to rounded number,
Oh, maybe
the nearest cent.
Third quartile.
Yeah, only like the questions that had decimals.
Or maybe
Otherwise,
the first quartile is isn't that 25%? Or I guess, I don't know. I guess it would have to be in the data. What's the so do we have to find Q1? Using Excel, do we have to find Q1 of that data? I'm sorry, I'm confusing you guys even more.
yeah, I'm all confused with this one. The next one, yeah, the next one is what is the second number? The 5-number summary. First, why is the 5-number summary? I want.
Well, you have the first quartile, and then you have the second. Where's the median?
Okay. You have to find the minimum, and you can do that in Excel. Minimum is the very first. See, it goes minimum, and then the quarter one, first quartile,
Oh.
second quartile, third quartile, maximum. So just go into just click on that cell and type in minimum. Or you're just labeling basically, or you can just do the equal sign and then start typing in MIN and then click that.
Without equal sign?
Yeah, equal sign min and then click column the letter B.
Here.
Okay, and then
Chad,
0.
are you doing it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, can you see?
Yeah, it should. See, if you're not talking, I can. Can you?
Oh, I
So I can
yeah,
see it.
And I figured
Can
out
you
how
see
to do
right now?
that. Click on Chad's screen. It'll keep it up all the time.
Oh. Oh.
There you go.
You're
You should
so
be able to see it.
smart.
I have it highlighted right here. I can yellow it for you if you want
goodness.
to.
I appreciate you a lot.
It came up 0. So at least Alyssa's right. So did you mean see? I can see it. Can you see it?
So
And if you look up in the bar.
how do you do what she's talking? I see that. I don't know.
Do you want him to do it one more time?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So that's what
equals.
Okay, fine.
Then I hit MIN. It's the first one right here.
Uh-huh.
So I double click that. I go up to column B. I click on column B, and I'll put it down the parentheses. You don't have to do this, I don't think, but I'll do it again. And then I just hit 0.
So that's the minimum.
Yeah. So there's that. They're both the same, but that's how you do that.
That's how you find minimum. Minimum. And then leads the numbers.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So the question, so she kept saying 0, 0. So that's where that 0 comes from.
Yeah, I think she's right. What is the first number in the 5 number sequence? That's the first number. The minimum. So you always want to find the minimum. That's 0.
Yeah. Now what's the second number? How do you find that out? How do you
Let's see here. What is the second number in the 5 number sequence?
So the second number would be Q1. So we would have to find Q1, which you do equal sign.
Oh, I lost you. Oh, there you are.
And
equal
then
sign.
Start typing in QUAR. Yeah, and then it's the .inc one. Quartile.inc. And then do letter B, right? Is it asking for wrong patient? And then do comma. Q1. And then enter.
Hold on 1 second. You said comma.
Yeah, so there you go. Quartile, the 25th.
Which one? The
Quartile,
first?
yeah, that one.
This one or second?
One is the 25th percentile.
Yeah, 25th percentile. That's right?
Yeah, and then hit enter. Click that, and then hit enter.
3,900.
Be the second number in the 5 number summary.
Okay. 3,900. Can you see that? Anna, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it, but I missed something. So since you did it really quickly,
I can do it again.
yeah. So you click on an equal sign first. You did equal sign.
Equal sign, yeah. You start
really
typing in quartile.
And then click on that.
Click on the ink one, .inc, INC, right here. Let's double click that. Instead, go over to the column
and then
B. Column B, and then you hit comma.
comma. That's what I missed.
All right, and then
Believe.
first quartile says 25th percentile. Double click that. Put a parentheses if you want to, but I don't think you have to. Then you hit enter, and there should be a number.
Oh wow. Okay. That's a lot. For me to remember.
Well, at least you can do it in Excel.
If you ever don't know a formula, there's a tab up there called formulas up at the top, and you can click on that and you should be able to search what you're looking for. It should have the formula pop up, and then you can just hit
The
that.
Excel formulas. Chad, can you point at it, what she's talking about?
Yep, right here, this one.
Oh, you click on that and then you just write down what you're looking for, and then it should tell you how to do it.
Yeah, so if you go to it like this, it'll actually put an equal sign in for it, and then you can type in whatever you want to the top. So if I'm looking for the quartile, and then I hit enter, it'll give you all the quartiles that you're looking for, and we just clicked on that one, and then it'll tell you numbers and stuff.
Yeah.
So it brings the array, hit B, hit comma,
yeah.
right?
Oh goodness. Okay.
Stuff like that. That'll help you get those. I mean, you can do. Oh, sure. It's a lot easier to do it like with equals and then typing it in and finding it from the do up in the box. But
Okay, so question 1200, and say what is the fourth number in the fifth in the 5-number summary for the wrong patient? It's the same thing that the first number. So
yeah, so the fourth number would be Q3.
okay, I'm gonna see you doing it. Not right notes. So equal, and then core, and then ink, and then it goes with the parentheses. Click on the B column, and then fourth. It only shows third.
So minimum is really the first, and then maximum is the fifth. So the third would be the fourth number. Does that make sense?
Third,
There's
fourth.
5 numbers. Minimum has a number and maximum has a number. So the third quartile would be the fourth number in the 5-number series.
Tricky. Okay. So the answer is 50146.
Yeah, I think so. 50146. I guess to the nearest cent though. Would it would I have to, because when I first got this number it gave it to me like this. Would I have to leave that in there like that? I'm not sure.
I didn't add any commas or anything like in the number when I was putting it in, because I didn't know if that would count it incorrect. But I would just round it to the nearest whatever they're asking for. Did they give on that question? Did they say round it to the nearest whole dollar?
This one says round to the nearest cent.
Oh yeah, it actually says give a number rounded to the nearest cent.
What would the nearest cent be?
The nearest.
Because here, this is what I could probably do it again. This is the number right here is the number I got was 50145.5.
No,
I
actually,
think
the
if you
nearest cent is
I
two
think if you
decimals.
round that to the nearest cent, that's what it would be, right? 50145.5.
The nearest cent is two decimals. It says round off to the nearest cent means round off to the nearest hundredth or round off to two decimals.
So 5.5.
So 550, which is
I think you're right, Anna. 50.
0. Five zero one 145.50. Four five four five 4.
Good.
So the answer in 50145.50.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. I mean,
In the previous one is just 3900, right?
right. There wasn't any cents on there, but I mean, if I was to, it would just be 00. See, I mean, we have to put that in there.
Point
Yeah.
00.
I don't know, would we?
I would, just in case. I can't remember. This is terrible. Sorry. I took this on
No,
Saturday.
I'll put it in there. I think we probably should do that.
Yeah, I don't think it would hurt me just to put in the.
That's probably good. Since fake number 11 asks for it and round to the nearest cent. I think number 12 says round to the nearest cent, and the number 13 says round to the nearest cent. So I guess I'll just put them in there. What happens? Do you want to do that, Anna?
I'm like, where you are right now?
I went back to question 11 and just put the cents in just to make sure, because it says rounded to the nearest cent.
Do you put 0.00?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I just want to make sure we are doing it right so that we don't get counted wrong.
Yeah, I am not taking this again, whatever it is.
You get 2 chances. At least before
Leave it like that.
11:59 or something like that.
0.00 and then okay, so 13 now 14. That's what I was doing. I was reading that the 14 question. Are you guys?
Redbox is an increasingly popular way to rent movies in the U.S. Individuals can go to a Redbox kiosk and have a wide variety of movies to choose from. A study was done in which researchers observed the duration of time in seconds. Individuals spent making a decision on which movie to rent at the Redbox. So answer the next 3 questions based on the following box plot. Question 14, the quartile of the Redbox decision times.
So, remember the minimum is at 0, and
Right.
the Q1 would be that first line, and then that middle line that goes down the middle is the 50th, and then the last line is the 75th percentile. So Q3 would be the 75th percentile, which is I think it's asking you just to estimate what it would be. I don't know, it's pretty close to 200, but I wouldn't say it's obviously 200. Maybe 190.
190.
195.
Yeah. I'll try 190. I think you're right. 190. What is the longest observed time of the Redbox customers in this study? Second. What is the longest observed time?
800?
Maximum?
He wants to know the longest observed time. So yeah, probably, huh?
So
800?
maybe it's 7, 710, 705.
10.
Oh, yeah.
7.
That's smart. Okay. Yeah. 710.
Based on the box plot, what is the value of the mean? 5, 62, 187.
The average.
Yeah.
So it goes from like 50 to 190.
So yeah, it goes from 0 all the way up to like 710. So if you go back down to the answers, I don't think it can be determined, can it?
No, it seems kind of odd.
You don't have enough data to figure out. Because you have to actually like know every single what is it
seconds.
called? Or variable. Yeah, I don't think it can be determined.
Tricky.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this thing.
The moment of truth.
All right, got that right. Yep. Ding.
Did you turn it in?
I did. I'm looking through right now. 7, 4.
Are they all amazingly right?
I hope so. I don't know. I'm looking through these. So far, they're right. Hold on, I'm back.
I'm turning it in too.
Yeah, I'm all right. Good job. Well, thanks. That worked out good.
Good job, everyone.
Stop sharing here really quick.
It took us an hour.
Yeah. So do you guys like meeting at night better or first thing in the morning?
I'm not sure. I know that I think I just put I don't mind doing mornings. I was just sick this morning. I mean, when my family was sick all night. We've been sick all day yesterday. I don't know, it was the flu going through the house again, but it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
And so I don't mind mornings. I really don't. I just yesterday morning and then this morning were kind of tough, but I do have other classes too and other class meetings. But I don't mind the time.
I don't mind. I can make it work. I have other classes. I work in the afternoons, but I get home in time to, if you guys want to stick with this time. I just feel bad because it's only 9:40 for me, but it's a lot later for you guys.
Yeah, we understand that.
But Anna, did you say like if we need to do it earlier if we're gonna do it in the morning because you're kind of limited on time?
I can do night, almost in bed, so 9 p.m. works for me. 9 or like early in the morning, like 6:30 would actually be better. 6:30. I can stay in an hour because I have to take my kids to school, so I can keep them quiet and say, "Okay, go and take a shower and get ready," and then I with you, and then I go and take them to school. It would need to be 6:37 or like 9 p.m. and after for me.
I can do 9 p.m. if that works for you guys. Or 9
Yeah,
p.m.
it's totally fine.
So that would be 8 p.m. Arizona time.
Yeah, it's totally, I'm okay with 9 p.m. We don't I mean, I think this one just took a little bit longer because it was a little harder quiz. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll. Maybe if we didn't spend as much time going over the preparation packet, if we like came with, if we have any concerns, if there's something we don't understand, maybe, and then go right into the quiz. Do you guys think that's a good way to?
Yeah, I think that would be okay.
Yeah, because the quiz actually addresses what we studied, right? And so as we answer in the questions, we can talk about the things we understand that we don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so
that's a good.
same time next Tuesday, 9 p.m. Mountain Time.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. I don't know why I had such a hard time setting up the meeting this time. I can do it again if you want me to, or do you want to be in charge of doing that, Chad? Or
Yeah, I can do it. I know how. I mean, you showed me how to do it, and I figured I'd do it now, so I can go ahead and do it, and then invite and all that stuff.
Thank you for doing it. It would take me an hour to figure it out.
Well, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
I understand. That's difficult.
okay, sounds good. Don't forget to post the link tonight because I think it's due.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna go put it on the board.
It's due at 11, so in like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'll do it right now. Do it all on.
Okay, yeah, Tuesday 9 p.m.
All right, sounds good, man. Well, we'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
All right, bye.